Today is November 14th, 2014, and I am recording now lesson 5 on budget ideas and ways to save some money. And I don't have a washer and dryer, so this is a unique situation that doesn't apply to everyone. And when I'm thinking about how many times I'm going to do a wash and how economical it is for me, I consider things like detergent. Is it concentrated or not? How much does it cost? And effectiveness. And I'm also using typically warm and sometimes cold washes because I'm saving money on my electricity bill as well. So I use a lot of woolite, or I was using a lot of woolite because I use a lot of cold water. And I let things soak overnight, which tends to loosen up a lot of dirt. And then it doesn't make it so hard for me to clean myself and agitate things when I'm using soap. But I also got something that is a little bit less expensive so that I can save some money on what I'm using, in between the Wola, which is more expensive, and then just trying to cut costs a little bit. So I will also use this quite a bit, even though it's not specifically for cold water washes. And I don't always do a cold water wash either. So I end up saving money by creating kind of a combination of energy savings. And another thing that I might use is maybe something like an oxygen probe, which is basically a multi-purpose stain remover. It's a salt. It's what kind of a salt is this? It's sodium percarbonate and sodium carbonate. And this is just sort of a generic kind, but you can find it in all sorts of brands. And it will sometimes also loosen things up and help your detergent to be more effective. Although on occasion it can just color certain fabrics under certain conditions, so you have to be careful how you use that and how long you use that in the wash. But as I said, I then will let things dry out in the summer over, with the sun, and then in my house in a small bathroom where the heat can be contained and dry things faster. So that is, I also take into consideration, okay, how many times am I doing a wash? Typically I might do it like once a week, unless I'm spot treating something, that I could do it sooner or in the sink. Other things is that I did mention the use of paper towels, which I don't use too much because I usually use regular towels. And I also, on paper product topic, I also use single ply toilet paper, which is a lot cheaper than double ply. And that is also because I am in an RV, and that works well with a septic tank, or it's better for the septic tank actually, and it is more economical, so that can extend to any household. Although, of course, if you have a little more money and you want to spend money for a different kind, feel free. I have at various times in my life as well. But these are just ideas that I have had for how to cut costs and adjust to a certain situation and framework that I deal with. And aside from that, that works out pretty well, and I do recommend going to a laundromat or to a regular washing machine and dryer every now and then to to wash things, just because on occasion there are some things that need a heavier agitation. If you don't have a washing board or something like that, or don't want to use that, or spend the time doing something like that, then the most effective thing would be to just take a few things to the laundromat and occasionally get more of a quote-unquote deep clean. But things stay clean enough. Another thing that I have tried using and have made, which has worked with some effectiveness, is a solution or a cleaning supply that I made with eucalyptus leaves, coconut oil, and water. And I pour hot coconut oil over dried eucalyptus leaves. We have a eucalyptus tree near me, so I make use of that when I can. And and then hot water, and then seal it up, shake it up, and let it sit and steep like that. Sort of a distillation process. And it works really well. It's a great cleaning supply. It smells good. And it really lasted forever. Didn't start smelling rancid for about 2 years. So it keeps very well too. Coconut oil can kind of solidify and then liquidize again and that kind of thing. But it is something that I've used. Also, in trace amounts, I tried experimenting with my laundry. I don't know, I think maybe it kind of worked. Don't typically want to add oil to your laundry. But I thought it might help as an odorizer or something. That could be an addition. But it works really well for cleaning dishes, cleaning other surfaces, and it gives a non-waxy but a nice sheen to your surfaces. And it does smell good, and it's very non-toxic as well, and antifungal, because coconut oil and eucalyptus are both antifungal products or natural things that you can use. So this is lesson 5, and that's it for today.